things have got to change in this one for Belgium.
Well, good afternoon and welcome here to Tbilisi, Georgia. We're underway now as Spain get the first possession. Hernan Gomez had a field day in the low block against Georgia last night. Little Lorenzo Brown now. Brown got it by Lecomte. Finds Willie in the paint. Willie with a little teardrop. Again, he's going to be causing lots of problems. He gets good touches in the paint tonight. Yeah,
good spacing. And Willie Hernan Gomez just finding a little bit of room in the middle of the key for the push shot.
Bad bit now for Obasan. Obasan had a very good game as well. Get a three in the corner from Emmanuel Lecomte. Manu doesn't get it, but the offensive rebound now. Underneath, good pass there. Van Vin now. Went to Obasan and had a wide open three-pointer, but in the end decided to go down low to Hans Van Vin. Van Vin had to deal with the Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, well, Lorenzo Brown's there as well. I think that's not a bad play. Good, really good spacing. Van Vin was deep under the hoop.
Well, Spain now looks like they've gone into a zone defense here. Can Belgium break this? Pierre-Antoine Gillet tries a three-pointer. I don't think he meant to shoot that off the backboard due to the smile, but he'll take it.
Yeah. Well, that's a 45-degree three-pointer straight in off the glass. Take them any way you can, Belgium.
Spain now just trying to build some momentum here. Lopez Arostegui here on the trying to throw it down to Willie now. Willie's going to back down against Ismael Bacco and turns over. You can see there, Graham. Bacco's going to have a mismatch size for size, but really victim of his own downfall there. Turns it over.
That's a good job from Ismael Bacco. Big hands. He's so long. And Gillet off the bank, that's just, wow, that's impressive.
Gillet now, got it by Juancho. Belgium now just trying to put the ball in their hands. Both Lecomte or Rex and Obasan had. Obasan now throw it away. Hernan Gomez saves it. A little sloppy offense there for Belgium. Now Lorenzo Brown going to pick the ball now with Willie. Now Willie goes in with a reverse layup. A simple pick and roll sequence there for Spain.
Yeah, they just isolate on one side, two-man game. Hernan Gomez too strong getting to the bucket. No reaction from the Belgian defense there as well.
Hernan Gomez, the big brother, Willie Hernan Gomez, playing for New Orleans Pelicans now. Bacco in the lane now. Hans Van Vin. Hans Van Vin looks speechlessly at the referee to say, hey, that's the second time I've been hit now.
Yeah, he just had the ball down by his waist there and got it knocked away, and there goes Willie Hernan Gomez. Too quick there for Bacco.
Get the ball inbound now here to Breton now. Well, Breton throws it away. And now Pará find it. Juancho transition, spots Lorenzo Brown. Lorenzo Brown gets an early one from the corner. Assist coming from Juancho.
Playing with so much pace, transfer the ball from one side of the floor to the other in a flash. Brown with the corner three.
Belgium just struggling to deal with the size and physicality here of the Spanish team. Manu now looking. Ball to Retz now. Retz, a few seconds left. Got to get something going. Retz got to shoot it. Gillet, 24-second violation. Will not count.
Hassan is just looking a bit hesitant. Josh is not his normal self as we see this Spanish fast break. Great extra pass into the corner. Nothing but net.
Well, Spain now moving 7-3 here. Lots of pressure against Belgium. Juancho now going for a pick and pop here with Lorenzo Brown. For Willie now, pass it up to his big brother, gets a handoff. Lorenzo cross court finds Joel Pará. Right now finding a mismatch. Now pump fakes goes, it gets rejected. Well, Pierre-Antoine Gillet with the massive rejection. Bassa now pulls up the mid-range, takes a shot, doesn't get it. Followed, no good. Another offensive rebound. Emmanuel Lecomte tries a three, takes it. Second chance again in Belgium. Getting two offensive rebounds there. Kicks out to Gillet now. Gillet down the middle, dish off to Hans Van Vin. Reverse layup, and finally just gets the basketball to squeeze in for the and one.
Great job by Belgium there. Couple of offensive rebounds, and then the attack from Gillet. Hand off, and Wynn going from one side of the hoop to the other. Big stretch with the left hand, and it just
Slow motion there, 4K. You gotta love that one. Well, Van Ven, of course, coming into that 3-stretch 4 roll here for Belgium. They have to play big minutes here tonight. That really does just enough there to tip it out. Lorenzo Brown now. Got here by Matt Lecomte, looking for Juancho in the corner. Juancho now looking to throw down to Willie. Well, here comes the post action. Spain now with 3 seconds left. Lopez out of Deggy. Gets his pocket picked. 24-second violation. Great defense from Belgium.
Yeah, that's super defense by Belgium. They're growing into this game now. Dealt with all the ball movement. And in the end, Spain run out of shot clock.
Scariolo may be just a little bit wary that his players could become a little bit complacent here against the Belgian defense. Matt Lecomte here will bring the ball up now. Finding Brett and Wasserhan. Roscoe now, Lecomte, one more pass, Gillet. Pump fakes, takes a 3 in the corner, puts it up, doesn't get it. Another offensive rebound here. Belgium gonna reset on the shot clock. Splits the defense now, pulls up the mid-range. Matt Lecomte gets it. Oh, that's a nice little move there.
Yeah, playing at pace, playing off instincts and reaction, not too deliberate in their actions. They look much better when they're doing that.
Right now, for a handoff here. Matt Lecomte turns around, just loses it. Boy, jumped up and down. It's got to be a traveling violation.
Really good defense. Bacco at the front there. They've just got to be scrambling and put the pressure on Spain. Don't just let Spain do what they want to do. And here comes the block. That was Van Wyn there, just standing up with his hands tall. Sometimes that's all you have to do on D as a big.
Matt Lecomte now. His hands back in, struggles on the perimeter. Yeah, doesn't get it. And now Juancho in transition. Well, Juancho in the lane. It's got to be an unsportsmanlike foul. So it's going to be 2 free throws here to Juancho Hernan-Gomez. Spain will get the ball back.
Yeah, great job by Bassahan keeping hold of Hernan-Gomez, otherwise he'd have been flying right into the stanchion or into the photographers there.
Well, for one thing, it is a dangerous foul, but it's not the kind of player that Branson Obasan is. You can see there, he makes every effort to catch Juancho from getting injured, of course.
Yeah, he just couldn't stop the pace he's running at. It was gonna happen.
Well, Branson Obasan is one of the best professionals you'll come across, a competitor, but also the best sportsman if you like.
Hernan-Gomez looked sharp. He was running the floor well there. He's got to come every night ready to go within this setup.
We'll leave the ball down to Juancho now. Spain now just trying to break this defense now. While Juancho will take the 3-pointer, himself up and away, don't get it. Spain get an offensive rebound. Belgium's done a good job so far. 7 shot clock here for Lorenzo Brown. Lorenzo, a bit of contact, avoids the block from Bacco. Now Belgium by 2 points. Off down the middle. Bacco has been known to make some of those shots he played last season for Maximo Ressa, but came up short there. Down here, going off another pick and roll here with Hernan-Gomez. Kicks out to Joel Parra. Parra now kicks out. 7 on the shot clock here for Spain. Here's the post up now. Tries to force his way to turn around the fadeaway. Doesn't get it. Well, Belgium can capitalize here in transition. He got Van Ven ahead of him, but Van Ven now here. Got it by Parra. Gonna back up here. Kicks out to Obasan. Obasan drives a 3-pointer. Gets it. Spain now. Belgium a 1-point lead here. Under 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, Spain playing without fear here. And now they get the defensive turnover, and
wow,
they look very strong, Belgium.
I have to see the replay of that one. Looked like it came off the foot of Matt Lecomte, but yeah, Belgium get the ball back. There's a 3-pointer. Uncle Retten.
Really good job by Van Wyn. He looked at his options in the post, nothing doing there, so he's just played a round arm pass all the way to the other side to a wide open Renzo Navassa.
Well, Belgium going with a very big lineup now because Jean-Marc Muima, who had a very good opening game against Georgia, is coming in. So Renzo Navassa is going to the bench, which means Manu is going to be the only true point guard here on the floor for the Belgian Lions. Manu look up now. Belgium with a 1-point lead. We're going to throw this one down. Rudy Fernandez also checking into the game here for Spain. Come on now, pick and roll fans. Baco! And good night to all the fans here in Tbilisi, Georgia.
Yeah, that's where he can hurt Spain, on the move. Not so much in the post-up, but facing the bucket at pace and throws it down.
Here comes the backup now from Garuba. Garuba now kicking this one out. Belgium just building some identity here. Lorenzo Brown now getting frustrated. He turns it over.
Garuba wasn't watching the pass come in.
Belgium patiently just wearing down the Spanish players. Madelukop now trying to put the moves here. Hans Van Veen, there's the kick out to Madelukop. 6 in the shot clock now. Baco's got to turn around, force up a tough one. Well, good defense from Garuba. Now Lorenzo can push this one. Kick it out to Rudy. Rudy with a wide open shot from the perimeter. Doesn't get it. Rebound again secured by Belgium. Well, Belgium battling for the boards, Graham.
Yeah, and I think it's a good play to get the bigs in, because Chile and Muima can all rebound.
Well, Manu now coming off one screen, finding Hans Van Veen. They go down low to Baco here, got it by Garuba. Baco keep it going, finds Pierre-Antoine Chile, and Baco with a bit of a facilitation move there. And Chile, absolutely, coach, it's about how dynamic his game is, but at the moment, Belgium, I mean, this really, in all fairness, is a David versus Goliath matchup here, but Belgium have the personnel here to, you know, be able to compete with big teams such as Spain. It's a matter of whether they can do it for 4 quarters. Rudy unable to knock down a three-pointer.
Good rebound by Tumba. He had some good minutes in game day 2 as well. He want to continue that now.
Manu will come now to go down to Van Veen. Foul is on the ground. Foul is going to be called against Rudy Fernandez. So this big lineup that Coach Dario Judge is going for at the moment is paying dividends.
Yeah, and they're using it correctly, Josh. They're going straight inside. They're not messing about. Let's get the ball inside. If that option's not on, then we'll kick it out. But let's go inside first.
Spain now going to a matchup zone here. 3-2 high zone. Question is, will this cause problems to Belgium? Finding Muima now. Back out to Lecomte. Lecomte uses the screen. There's a pump fake. Kicks out again. Muima with a Hail Mary 3. In and out, doesn't get it. And again, another rebound here for Belgium. Foul is going to be called against Jaime Fernandez.
Yeah, Belgium's bigs are causing all sorts of problems on the offensive glass. And Lecomte here, well, more hand in the back as well. 50-50, maybe?
That's a tough one. It is to me. I just think it's good defense, good play there. And now Danny Diaz here, put some pressure on. Common cross open the moves. Zeo trying to go down the middle. Belgium's got to get something going. Manu Lecomte in the lane now, avoids the block, doesn't get it. Tumba with the offensive rebound. Another foul called. Well, that's going to be 2 free throws now. 15 foul against Spain.
And this is the issue when Willy Herman Gomez comes out. Scariola wants to give all the players coming off the bench minutes, but Willy Herman Gomez is a real enforcer for him. And look at Tumba getting in there, knowing his role and fulfilling it.
Well, that's an interesting change now because Dario Judge is bringing in Jonathan Tabou, probably just to give him another option to get some perimeter shots here against his own defense. Kevin Tumba was a member for many seasons with UCAM Murcia in ATB, one of the top professional basketball leagues in the world of international hoops. So makes the first free throw. Finally now, Spain secure a rebound now. 6-point lead here to the Belgian Lions. Well, an illegal screen set by Jaime Pradilla, and he should have no arguments What is Jaime Pradilla thinking?
Coach Scariolo, for the first time in this tournament, has got some issues, and again, he's just moving across to the left. Set your screen, don't move. If it's not perfect, the player is using it, let him work around it.
Well, Tabu just turns it over, and now Pradilla can make up for it. Pradilla, oh, that's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Belgian ball. You can see the miscommunication here by Maxime Zeo and Jonathan Tabu, but Tabu's got to take the responsibility.
Since that game against Georgia, Tabu has struggled since making that game winner.
Well, full court pressure now. Tabu now here, got it by Diaz. And an offensive foul set called against Jean-Marc Muima.
They're calling these screens really tight. It's so frustrating for the players.
Might have to see the replay of that one.
But if they're moving, if they're adjusting their position after initially setting the screen, then it's going to be an offensive foul.
Well, Fernandez now on the ball. Spain again, only 9 points so far here in the first quarter. 25 seconds left. Well, Garuba thought about it. Garuba spins around, dish up, finds Pradilla. He can't finish it. Well, it's a beautiful move, but now Jonathan Tabu to get the last shot here in the first quarter for Belgium. 6 seconds now. Tabu's got to get something going. Goes behind his back. Well, we got a steal here. Garuba, what do we have? Throws it down right at the end of the first quarter. And that's 2 turnovers now for Belgium.
Just a couple of unfortunate turnovers. Tabu's got to get back on track now. And be really strong when he handles the ball, and he's not being given a moment's peace by Diaz.
Well, Alexandre Libert is in the game now. Coming off one screen now, pulls up in the mid-range, takes it, puts it up, doesn't get it, but the follow-up, good rebound by Garuba. Now Spain, now just trying to battle back in this one. Fernandez now finding Garuba at the high post. This is good ball movement here by the Spanish players. Joel Pará, he'll try wide open three-point, can't get it. Jaime Pradilla, the offensive rebound. Well, Fernandez, the only Caja player. Another foul, I think they're going to call that on Jonathan Tabu there.
Yeah, passing it around the outside and inside, then they get the offensive rebound, kick it back out. And yeah, that's a push. That was not the sweetest to do for Jonathan.
Well, now Diaz here. As Tumba comes up again, why would he go and reach that? He just puts 2 team fouls now. I mean, Tumba does a great job by coming out and showing on the screen, but again, why?
Yeah, you've got to show, but don't reach. Just show, and then you've just got to hustle back and switch and get back into position, but that was a clear reach.
I mean, Kevin Tumba's excellent when it comes to defending pick and roll there, but again, you don't want to pick up too many fouls here in the second quarter. Collective fouls to the team, that is. 6 seconds now. Good defense by Muima. Diaz has got to force up a prayer now. Right in the face of Kevin Tumba. Puts it up, doesn't get it. Jean-Marc Muima secures a rebound now. Transition, they go down to Kevin Tumba. Tumba comes up with it, finds Maxime Zeo with a two-handed rim rocker, and he throws it down.
Yeah, and the veteran on this team has a chance to show his elevation. Nice pass as well, again, the bounce pass doing its job.
Finding Jaime Pradilla in a low block now, kicks out to Diaz. He made a few last night against Georgia. And again, Spain's perimeter shooting. They get a good look, so just not finishing at the moment. Alexandre Libert now, finding Maxime Zeo. Back to Tabu now. And finally, Tabu feels a bit of addiction as he finally gets the foul he's been looking for.
He's been played really tough. Nice pass by Tumba, showing the other side of his game, and Zeu elevation time. The Belgian captain.
Well, Jonathan Tabu now trying to make a penetration, kicking it out here. Set the shot clock. Inside Max Mateo. Now he can hit these from downtown, doesn't get it. Strong rebound by Joel Parra.
Big defensive rebound.
Finding Jaime Perdilla. He now got it by Max Mateo. He comes to post up now, tries to spin and go baseline. Perdilla with a reverse slip. Gets it. He'll go to the charity stripe for the three-point play.
That's a super move by Perdilla. Really like how he spins and then stays really low, which gets him in a powerful position. Zayu gets tangled up, then he's in big trouble because the help defense is too far away. Super touch. He's a multi-talented player again, Josh, of the new age Spanish team.
Well, Maxi Mateo now goes to the bench and picks up 2 fouls. So coming into the game, the return of Hans van Veen. Belgium mixing up now, going with the small lineup a little bit with the 2 backcourt players of Libert and Jonathan Tabu. Three-point lead here to Belgium. Early stage of the second quarter. Libert now finding Kevin Tuba, hand up with Jonathan Tabu. Kick out again now. Libert tries a three-point, the three is up, and again it's no good. There you can see both teams. Garuba rebounded now, transition. Line up Brizuela. Well, gets rejected. Well, Kevin Tumba remembers Dario Brizuela when he played for UCAM Murcia. He says, take that back to Malaga, baby.
It's great hustle on the transition defense from Tumba. All energy, all hustle.
Well, Brizuela now looking for a bit. Finds Jaime Fernandez in the corner. Jaime Fernandez responds. Well, he'll bring that back from Malaga and bring it right here to Tbilisi, Georgia.
Already beaten the hosts in that epic on game day 1, and Scariola's saying, come on guys, this is what international basketball's about.
What's Blue now trying to take this one in transition. Again, very much different game when they took off both Manu Lecomte and Reto Navassan out of the backcourt. Looks like a foul is going to be called here. I believe that's on Dario Brizuela, number 8 for Spain.
Tabu's getting a foothold in the game now. He's protecting the ball more after the 2 early turnovers.
Van Veen now looking for a handoff here. Again, throws the backdoor play. Good defense by Brizuela. Brizuela going behind the back now. Bit of a floater. Dario Brizuela just putting on a clinic right now. El Profesor.
Super defense, and he goes coast to coast.
Well, bienvenidos a la Universidad. Your instructor, Dario Brizuela. El Profesor just going to work there.
Great touch off the crossover. Found by Libert.
Well, 3-point lead now here to Spain. Just over halfway to go in the second quarter. Belgium now in this lineup, of course. Kevin Tumba coming over the pick and roll. Van Veen is left wide open now, pulls up the mid-range, takes a shot, doesn't get it. Brizuela now coming off one screen, goes up with it, and Dario Brizuela with a bit of magic there. Again, just punishes Kevin Tumba under the basket.
It's a tough move and a scoop underhand layup. Really attack the basket with force.
Reto Navassan now in the game. Kicks out, they're going to call an offensive foul. Lost control of that one, didn't he?
Yeah, this is excellent play by Spain, stemming it up both ends of the floor. Bassahan going at pace, a lot of pace, and look who's waiting for him. Jaime Fernandez. Good, great foul there for Spain. Turn it over.
Well, 6:10 to go here now. Manu Lecomte, along with Reto Navassan, coming back into the backcourt here for Belgium. Van Veen, Ismael Bacco. Likewise, Spain now. Willy Hernan Gomez coming back into the game here. We'll find Willy under the basket, and Willy just puts that one in the bucket.
Yeah, they they've weathered the storm, Spain, and now they're really showing their class. Beautiful play by Herman Gomez.
3 minutes now. Belgium without any field goals or any points for that matter. Weaver now fakes the pass now, goes in and kicks out to Matt Lecomte. Matt Lecomte now with cross over the lane. Finds Van Vin. No foul called. Marco tries to follow up and he goes straight over the backboard. I think Dario Georgia is saying there must have been a foul there, surely, but nothing's going to be called now.
So simple. Really Herman Gomez just keeping out of the eye line of Bacco. Straight off the bench, straight into scoring.
Well, Pierre-Antoine Gillet coming back into the game here for Belgium. Probably just to give another option from the perimeter as Hans Van Vin goes to the bench to take a breather. 7-point lead now here to Spain. Lorenzo Brown now going pick and roll here. It's a handoff for Willy Hernan Gomez. Brizuela now under 10 the shot clock, goes behind the back. Goes in the lane now, Brizuela. The free throw line here with 2 shots. And at the moment, Dario Brizuela looks like the most effective player for Spain here.
Yeah, they just keep going to him as well. He attacks the basket, protects it. Look at the way he's cradling that. Hits the contact. He's almost getting the chance of a 3-point play, but he has been superb in the last few minutes for Spain.
It's very interesting, of course. You know, Dario Brizuela, Diaz, along with Jaime Fernandez, they had a very rocky season with Unicaja Malaga in both the ACB and in the Basketball Champions League. But you know, this is a good chance for them to, you know, further expand their games to play alongside the greats of Willy Hernan Gomez and Juancho. Lorenzo Brown is that category. You know, it's a great learning experience for them to take back for Malaga next season.
He misses the free throw, but you're absolutely right. They're going to play with a little bit of freedom when the Herman Gomez brothers, and at the moment Brown are on the court with them, but they're still playing well when those guys are on the bench as well.
Well, Brizuela makes the second free throw now. It's an 8-point ball game here in Spain. Belgium now looking very mortal here. Use this full pressure. Well, the comp now finding right to Bassan. Bassan turns it over. Spain here can capitalize. Willy now kicks out to Juancho. Dario here looking to put the moves on. Hesitation here. No look pass, finding Juancho. He's got 6 seconds here, trying to go to work here against Bacco. Bacco commits the foul. So Willy Hernan Gomez will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots.
Again, Ratana Bassahan just not quite at his normal level. Great play from Willy Hernan Gomez with the behind the back dribble out of the steal. And then Bacco, hands not up. Earlier in the game, he slid his feet and kept his hands straight up, but this time reached across.
Really missing the first free throw. And again, we talk about his time in the NBA, of course, playing for the Charlotte Hornets, excuse me. More recently with the New Orleans Pelicans. So he makes the second free throw now. 9-point lead here to Spain. Belgium going a very long time, plus 3 minutes, without scoring any points here. Gillet now getting a handoff. It's Emmanuel Lecomte going down the middle. Emmanuel Lecomte with a sweet little fang roll, but he missed it. Bacco's got to go up with it. Again, no foul called.
Yeah, Lecomte's got to get a little hesitation move there to freeze the defense. He was wide open. Maybe he was expecting someone to come across and try and block it, but he's got to make that with confidence.
Well, we got a timeout now. Emmanuel Lecomte limit down this one here for the Lions. We got one screen now with Bacco. There's a kick out to Gillet. Gillet is going to make the penetration. Gillet draws the foul, and he will go to the free throw line here.
Yeah, well, they took away the three-pointer for Gillet, so he had to drive left-hand dribble and put it up right-handed and got fouled. So they're at the free throw line.
Well, Pierre-Antoine Gillet, many years playing for Ostend, of course, had the one season in 2018-19 when he played for Lenovo Tenerife. As we mentioned, a few times already making it to the Basque Champions League final where they lost to Bologna. You can see so far 6 points, 3 rebounds. Takes the second free throw. Seven-point ball game now. Spain total control here in the second quarter. Lorenzo Brown. That's a mismatch now. Got it by Gillet. And Gomez now. Juan Gomez kicks out to Lopez. Arostegui. He'll try a three-pointer. Baco secures a rebound. 3:46 to go here in the second quarter. Cobb now goes in with a sweet little layup. Gets the and one. Well, he'll go straight to the free throw line. The foul, I believe, is going to be on Juancho.
That's much better. Playing at pace, downhill, hesitation. Gillet shows for the screen, which just disrupts Herman Gomez's defense. And this time he gets all the way to the bucket. That's a lot more difficult than the one he missed, Josh.
Oh, absolutely, of course. And as you meant, key thing you said there was the hesitation. Once he put the hesitation on Juancho, he was done. It was always going to be an and-one play, but, you know, Manu, unlike the last play, had to finish this one. Sudden now, Belgium putting it down to a 4-point ball game here. Trying to hang in there with this very dominant Spanish team in comparison to what Belgium have on the floor here. Some good players, but they understand they're up against a very good Basque team. Oh, Willie looking for a handoff now with Lopez. Arostegui. Lopez now finding Willie under the basket. Oh, he missed it. Well, Baco can't secure the rebound, but Gillet comes up with it. And now Renton here. Just keeping control of the basket here. Finding Pierre-Antoine Gillet. Just over 3 minutes to go here. 4-point ball game. Cobb now thought about taking the ball. Throws it away now. Well, Lopez, Arostegui completely bails him out there because Dario Bezuela came up with a loose ball.
Yeah, Bezuela would have been off to the races, but must have been some contact on the pass. But it was a dangerous pass anyway. Bezuela's in the lane.
Well, we got a timeout now. There'll be 2 free throws.
For Belgium. Looking at who Spain have played, Bulgaria they've beaten, Georgia they've beaten. Potentially, with the injuries as well that Georgia have got, they could end up being the 2 bottom teams. Now the rest of the way for Spain, they're going to be playing against the potential teams that are going to be 1 to 4. So, real test here for them at the moment.
Well, Manu Lecomte there, you can see just missing the first free throw. Makes the second one now. 3-point ball game here with 3 minutes. Belgium just hanging in there. Cobb now hits the deck now, finds Willie under the basket. Willie goes up with it. He had a strong finish under the basket. Wouldn't have been a charge anyway because Ismael Baco was in the semicircle.
Yeah, again, Willie Herman Gomez is playing off Lorenzo Brown. Nice finish over the front of the rim.
Another foul's been committed. So Manu Lecomte will go back to the free throw line here.
It's a good option by Lecomte, just attack. Put Spain under pressure, but that was Lorenzo Brown putting Belgium under pressure, and he just got enough on that, Willie Herman Gomez, to get it over the front of the rim.
2 big free throws now here from Manu Lecomte. Can cut this down to a potential 3-point ball game. Can make these ones. Well, Manu Lecomte, originally from Excels, Belgium, 27 years of age now, currently in his prime, as we mentioned. Will play next season again in the LKL for BC Jonava. Loving life in Lithuania, of course. Both teams now here in the penalty, so any fouls, we send it back to the free throw line. Loving now in the lane now, kicks out to Juancho. 3-quarter by Juancho. Hernan Gomez.
And that's the next level for Herman Gomez. He catches it. Gillet tries to get out to challenge. He knocks it down, nothing but net.
6-point ball game now. Manuel Comp split the defense up, kicks out to Gile. One more pass, Blankenberg, he tries a three-pointer. And again, he responds with a triple right in the face of Juancho Hernan-Gomez.
Great job by Blankenberg. This is the first time he's actually got some game time. No hesitation. Pass cut delivered on time, on target.
Diaz now using the screen. It's out to Juancho, down low to Joel Pará. Pará now trying to put a work on the post. Well, now Obasan comes up with it. Obasan goes up and he finishes with a layup. And all of a sudden, it's a one-point ball game.
Yeah, Blankenberg, good. He makes the three. Good defense in the post. And Obasan streaking out on the break. No stopping him there.
Venezuela now looking to put the moves here. Puts up another little floater. Doesn't get it. Rebound secured by Blankenberg.
Immediate impact by the young man, Josh. Great job.
Well, here comes Emmanuel Lecomte now. Belgium with a chance to take the lead. Screen here from Ismail Bako. Lecomte now looking for options. Kicks out to Gile. One more pass. Blankenberg made his last three. Doesn't get that one. The foul's going to be called. So 2 free throws now hit Pierre-Antoine Gile.
Blankenberg just missing that one, but Gile again, multi-positional player. Look at Hernan Gomez there, super pass from Brizella, and Hernan Gomez ready to catch and shoot.
Well, Pierre-Antoine Gile, as we mentioned, being a standing member of Belgian basketball for so many years. Well, originally from Belgium, started his professional career with Liège. Also played in Pro A with Alain Chalon. Also played with Fren Labrada, from just within the Madrid region.
He's just got a sweet stroke on his shot, and he's filling up the stat sheet. Can do a lot of things for Belgium.
Well, Belgium now with a 1-point lead now. Just looking for options. It's down here to Hernan-Gomez. It's a post work now. That's just too easy there for Willy Hernan-Gomez. Getting the ball over the halfway now. Exactly 14 seconds difference between game clock and shot clock. Obasan now in the lane. It's a tough pass now. Out of the shot clock here. Calm down, puts him on the floater, doesn't get it. Spain can get the last shot here with a 1-point lead. Weller now looking for options. Finds Pará. Weller from no man's land. Doesn't get anything on that one. As you can.
And they've got to, and there was a sequence of play where Belgium got a few offensive rebounds, then Spain did. But Spain have got to start dominating in that respect. But they're not messing about now, Spain. Rudy Fernandez and Brown in together.
Going to their pick and roll offense here. Lorenzo Brown now left, wide open, takes him, he doesn't finish it. That's what Willie does there, gets another offensive rebound. Now, can he get it this time? Well, it's the offensive rebound, but can't the perimeter shots going from Rudy at the moment.
Yeah, Spain got what they wanted. Rudy just couldn't knock it down. That's 3 is missed now. He won't keep missing all night, though. You know that.
Well, Belgium now with a chance to retake the lead as Jean-Marc Mouina. He takes a three-pointer just like he did in the opening game against Georgia. Found his sweet spot on the court.
Yeah, and this Belgian team have got the feeling.
Willy Hernan-Gomez. Well, Ismail Bako is just trying to do too many things at once there. Trying to deal with Lorenzo Brown, but nobody coming to help out Bako. And Willy Hernan-Gomez on the free throw line here for the three-point play.
Yeah, that's a tough decision for Bako, but he's got to stay with Willy Hernan-Gomez first. And then Mouina. We like that. Belgium like that. That's a contested shot from the corner. And if he starts hitting, you've got Gile. As we found out against Georgia, they've got so many options from beyond the arc.
Hernan-Gomez scores a little bit of order there for the Spanish national team. It's Emmanuel Lecomte now with the ball up here. Lecomte now picks his dribble up, getting a handoff. 7 on the shot clock here, gotta get something going. Roscoe finds Obasan in the corner. Traveling violation. Well, Graham, should he have taken the three-pointer there?
Well, Retin hasn't quite been at his explosive best today, but Lorenzo Brown was closing out so hard that he didn't have any airspace to let the shot go, but that's the problem. He's rushed his attack to the basket and travelled.
Well, it's a big difference, of course, in respect to Bulgaria, where Retin Obasan, where they played against Montenegro. And all of a sudden now they got to play here against Spain. It's a very big difference in the backcourt. Willie now tries to go in, gets blocked by the rim. Now Belgium have numbers here. He's got Gillet to his left. Spain leading by 1 point. They go down to Bako here. Bako finds Gillet now. Gillet lays it up and again a bit of deja vu. The 1-2 punch between Ismail Bako and Pierre-Antoine Gillet.
Really patient play. He got the ball in the post, just waited. Gillet came cutting past him. Perfect pass.
Well, Lopez, Arostegui here. Again here on the court, but Spain need a pick and roll action. Well, here comes the pick now. You got the switch on defense. Lorenzo Brown, well. Willie Hernan Gomez is wide open.
Yeah. He had an open jump shot, he just couldn't get it to go.
Retin now looking to get the ball out of his hands here. Got it by Rudy Fernandez. Manuel Lecomte kicks out to Retin. He's got to take this one. Obasan, three, a little bit short.
Yeah, just came out a bit flat out of his hands there, Obasan. Never going to make the hoop there.
Well, Brown now, there's the pick roll. This time he gets it to Willie, but he turns it over. Now Obasan, he's got Gillet to his right. On Gillet now. Gillet, very poor transition offense there from the Belgian Lions. I mean, Gillet looked like he went a little bit too wide when he should be going close to the basket.
Yeah, and then he could have got right to the hoop. That is a let-off for Spain. And then Obasan can't make, by the time that the pass comes to Obasan, the defense is back. Look at this in the post. That's a nice job by Bako. And that's where Gillet wanted to be on the transition play, right at the hoop.
Well, Hernan Gomez got it now. Here's the mismatch. As Willie's been guarded by Pierre-Antoine Gillet, and I think a foul is going to be called against Retin Obasan. Well, he just threw Lopez Arostegui to the ground like a sack of potatoes there.
He's looking a bit frustrated, Obasan. Things aren't quite going his way, not playing as fluidly as he has been, and he heads to the bench.
Alexandre Libert checking into the game now here for Belgium. Well, the Belgian Lions with a 1 point lead here over Spain. Well, Brown now finds Juancho. Juancho got it by Bako. 1 second left now. Brown's got to force up a Hail Mary three. Wow! Muchos gracias, Lorenzo Brown. Well, that is from no man's land.
He's fortunate for Spain, but Brown made it happen.
Finds Bako under the basket. Bako with a Bako Airlines speciality. Throw it down, Ismail.
Yeah, great spacing on that pick and roll. I like it when it's fluid and quick and Bako doesn't have to think. Just crush the dunk.
Well, Fernandez now kicks out to Juancho. Juancho with a wide open look for the perimeter. Still can't get it. And Weeman now, tie ball game. Belgium with a chance to retake the lead here. You can see now the Belgian backcourt, again, looking very unconfident whenever they're being guided by Lorenzo Brown. Well, Weeman now goes behind the back. Again, the movement here from Belgium. There's a little floater in the lane, and Manuel Lecomte just skies that one and came down with a little bit of snow on the floater there.
Lecomte with a big-time floater shot right at the buzzer. Good concentration.
Well, Lorenzo Brown putting on a little bit of a bucket wish there. Well, dear Santa Claus, all I want for Christmas is 3 puntos. Por favor, Lorenzo.
Look at that. I mean, that's way up in the air, but hey, it's good to be lucky as well as good.
And Dario Georgia, again, I understand there, but you know, that is just an unbelievable play there from Lorenzo Brown. Lopez Arostegui now puts him a little teardrop himself. Bako does just enough there. It's Alexandre Libert. And now we'll come off the screen here with Bako down the middle. Manuel Lecomte now doesn't get it. It's a good look. Bacco got a shot to the face on the rebound. The player is down, a foul has been called. We have to see the replay of what happened there to Ismail Bacco. It's the play there. What happened to Bacco? Elbow
Yeah.
for Willie Hernan Gomez.
Willie just doing what good rebounders do, get your elbows out, get the rebound, but that is unfortunate. He's got that right in the eye with force. He could have some issues.
You know, Willie Hernan Gomez has got his eyes on the ball. There's a little teardrop from Manu Lukami. That goes over the backboard. Well, he sent that one up to the Appalachian Mountains and just dropped it here in Tbilisi, Georgia.
And Lorenzo Brown was coming out to play D. He's had to put it way up in the air over him.
Well, this could be a problem now for Belgium because, well, I thought they were going to go smaller, but Kevin Tumba's coming back in, so.
Yeah, they've got to keep some sort of size in there.
I think the officials, maybe they'll review this. But it would be a strange one because the play had continued.
Yeah, and it looked like a natural rebound action for Willie Hernan
Absolutely,
Gomez.
but it is an elbow to the face. It's a problem. And I agree with you because Hernan Gomez has got eyes on the ball. Yeah.
Getting his elbows out.
But they got to review this because there is connection with the elbow. Let's go listen now to the referees.
So, here we have on the rebound situation, extension of the left arm in the face of the 19, red. Do you have the camera maybe from the baseline? Let's take a look also for the baseline. Yeah, or this one. Yes, he's jumping. First, he's jumping straight up, but then he's extending the elbow with his left arm. So he hit him in the face. It's let's call it unsportsmanlike foul for a hit in the face, not jumping straight forward. Yes. And then we call unsportsmanlike foul. Yes. On number 14 white, and then we have two shots for number 19 red and sideline. Okay.
Yes, stop.
Substitution.
Okay, so substitute will take the two shots.
Okay.
So we have two shots in possession.
Yes, two shots in possession for 19 black. We need to see if there is a sub over here.
Okay. Sub because he was
who was getting on the court for number 19?
asked to Andrea.
Okay. I will ask Andrea and then go. Who was getting into the court in replacement of number 19 black? 16. So 16 is the shooter. So we got number 16 black shooter for 2 free throws and sideline for a sportsmanlike foul by number 14.
Well, an upgrade has been made, and I'm not talking to Willie Hernan Gomez's phone deal.
Okay.
It's been upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul.
Yeah, and that is just sensational refereeing there, Josh. We use that word normally for the guys that are playing on the court. But they took their time, and we could hear everything there. And I agree. I didn't agree initially when I saw it. Thought that was a natural play, but he just kept that elbow behind him in a slightly non-rebound position. And let's hope Bacco can come back in. It's like being in a boxing match. He's having to be tended to.
Well, you know what? I got to give a lot of respect to Willie Hernan Gomez because he's gone to the official to say, what did I do wrong? He's saying I went up with my arms. The official said you went back with your left arm, and Willie just said, okay, I didn't know that, sorry. Yeah. And again, that's sportsmanship right there. That's class.
Yeah. Yeah, he's calmly speaking to the referees, and the referees will respect the players that can do that, even in the heat of the moment. But
it's not the end of the world there because Kevin Tumba, who did sub in for Bacco, not the best free throw shooter here on the basketball court. Again, very tough to come right off the bench, of course, to shoot those free throws. But
yeah, but they've got to find a way of getting it done. But no, he came in cold and it's a bit shaky on those.
There's a penetration now. Emmanuel Lecomte just attacking the basket. Making it now a 4-point ball game here for the Belgian Lions. Spain now searching for answers.
Yeah, well, that's what Tumba's good at. Came to set the screen, but it was a decoy because Lecomte went the other way. Great explosion to the hoop.
Well, the ribbon out under the basket. And Juancho responds with a two-handed rim rocker.
Well, patient play from Brown, again being the facilitator. And there's no stopping Juancho that near to the hoop.
Well, Lecomte now with the ball in his hands. Wants to go pick and roll here with Kevin Tumba. There's another screen now. Manu Lecomte kicks up to Libert. Gillet finds Kevin Tumba. And he finished. Oh, he missed it. Well, Tumba had a wide open layup there, but he's got to finish that one. Foul has been committed.
And that's the difference there between Bako and Tumba. Bako would elevate above the hoop and throw it down. Tumba just not able to finish off.
Well, 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. Manu Lecomte finishing, or picking up the second foul, excuse me. Belgium now are in the penalty, so Belgium have put Spain in the penalty, so Lorenzo Brown now here in the free throw line. And again, Graham, what an addition he's been to the Spanish national team here for the Eurobasket.
Again, 5 assists, 6 points in 16 minutes of play. He's just so smart, steady, explosive at times.
Well, selected by the Minnesota Timberwolves in the 2013 second round NBA draft. Played for the 76ers along with the T-Wolves. Briefly played in China before coming back to play for the Raptors. A backcourt violation and an unsportsmanlike foul called against Pierre-Antoine Gillet.
Yeah, and that's the issue. If Gillet's going to handle the ball, then Juancho Hernan-Gomez plays right up on him. And as Juancho tries to complete the steal, Gillet pushes off. There's no arguments, just I'm very sorry to his teammates.
While Juancho Hernan-Gomez will go to the free throw line. Now, one thing about Juancho that many basketball fans may not be aware of is that he came from the Movistar Estudiantes Academy based in La República de Argentina, Madrid. Infamous for developing some of the primetime talents, and even a player from our country, Danny Clark.
Yeah, it's a superb Academy of Estudiantes, and of course feeding in to their ACB team as well. And of course Dan Clark benefited so much from being at Estudiantes and being in the city of Madrid for his formative years.
Well, Felipe Reyes and Sergio Rodriguez also members of Estudiantes as well. So Juancho, a part of the Alumni Academy there. Well, Juancho misses last free throw, takes a three-pointer. And Juancho lights it up in a three in the corner. And all of a sudden, Dario Judge.
Too a little bit, some of their players who were just heroic in game day one just couldn't quite live up to the same height. And now they've been much better today, collectively as a group.
Well, another illegal screen there, set by Alexander Libert. It's interesting, like this second string unit with Jaime Fernandez, Dario Buzuela, well, excuse me, Diaz actually, Fernandez on the bench. It's very quick, of course. What they're very good at is put the full court pressure on Belgium.
Yeah, it was a good tactic, I think.
Diaz now initiate the offense in Spain. Spain with a three-point lead. And another foul called against Pierre-Antoine Gillet. And now Garuba and Gillet just have an exchange of a few words with each other. Rudy Fernandez took a shot there to the sternum.
A lot of physicality underneath, but Fernandez will not want to leave. He has left the game.
I think he's going to have to leave the game, actually, because he went down with an injury, but oh, they're going to keep him in now.
Shirley's sitting down now with 3 fouls, so Rudy is tough, but this is bothering him.
I don't know if he's winded or if he's literally taking a shot to the sternum that's aggravated his abandonment of some sort. But again, I'm surprised he hasn't gone out of the game. I mean, he's gone down. I thought it was a rule that if you get hurt, you must leave.
Yeah, I think if the medical team have had to come in to treat him, then he would go, but he's going anyway. But that's how tough he is. He knocks down the free throws before he comes out.
Clearly in a lot of discomfort now. Now Spain piling on the pressure against Manuel Lecomte. Belgium find themselves down by 5 points. Hubert now getting a handoff. Lecomte now look for a gap, kicks out. Van Veen, he's got to make this shot. The three is up. The three is good. And Belgium head right back and closes down at 2 points.
And we're just waiting in the corner. That was really tough from Lecomte. Turns the corner himself, kicks it out, and Wynn does the rest.
Trying to find the ball here to Dario Brizuela. 6-minute shot clock now. Brizuela kicking out to Diaz. Well, Diaz can hit these shots. Diaz takes a three, doesn't get it. And Jean-Marc Bouima chases up the loose ball now. Just over 3 minutes ago. Spain leading by 2 points here. The foul is called on Diaz. That's on the second team foul for Spain.
And Lecomte is dealing with the brunt of all the ball handling duties, and Diaz is so quick. But he can't get out to that three-point shot. Great spacing. Just being ready to shoot. Hans Van Wyn.
Calm down. Being heavily smothered on defense. Gets up to Jean-Marc Bouima. And now tries a three. The three is up. It's no good. A forced shot there. Now Spain can capitalize. Diaz now. That's going to be 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's tough. Bouima 2 fouls. But that shot before from Libert was really quick. I don't think the shot clock was running down. He was contested. That should have been a catch. Maybe pass to a cutter or just rotate it back round.
But Alberto Diaz trying to get the free throw line here for Spain. Well, also another player, as we mentioned, playing for Unicaja Malaga, resident of Malaga, 28 years of age. Also played at Bilbao Basket in 2014, along with the likes of playing at Baloncesto Fuenlabrada. Well, calm down. Dealing with the full court pressure here from both Alberto Diaz and Jaime Perdilla. He's got to get something going. He's got to use a screen here. Splits the defense now. Manu kicks out. Good moment. Bouima had the shot. The foul's going to be drawn against Joel Parra.
That's extreme pressure there by Diaz and the Spanish defense. And then when they kick it to him, Bouima off the extra pass, they still can't get it to go. Still can't get the shot off. And Bouima's fouled.
That's amazing how they rotate, how they close out. Just, but again, you know, it's not like the traditional shell drill. It's more like someone gets beat, recover, you make that quick decision. Yeah. I got to get out and help.
Yeah, it's just hustle and scrambling the whole time and anticipating where that next pass goes. That's a big part of it.
Manuel Lecomte now, there's a kick out. Tabu finds Van Veen, made his last three, takes another one, and Hans Van Veen ties the game up at 49 apiece.
Yeah, this is a breakout game for Van Wyn. Love his footwork, nice and soft, catches it in rhythm, knocks it down.
Brizuela steps up, Brizuela takes a three, doesn't get it. Well, now they got numbers here. Bouima's got Tumba, takes the pass, Jean-Marc Bouima gets the and one, and he's going to go to the free throw line, and Scariolo's seen enough. I think he's going to call timeout.
Yeah, this is
And him, Chetty Osman, as they get ready for their game against Georgia. Well, Jean-Marc Bouima, originally from Merksem in Antwerp, Belgium, started with the Antwerp Giants before going for 6 seasons with the Lou Emery, played for Dario Georgia, and has since returned back to his hometown in Belgium. 3-point lead now here to Belgium. They take back now. Under 2 minutes to go here until we get to the fourth quarter. Dia now finding Alberto Diaz. Diaz now coming up one screen. Kicks out. Well, good steal there. Well, now Manuel Lecomte to transition. Can he lay it up? Out of time. 5-point lead here to Belgium.
Yes, it's game time. Great defense, took away all the options, got the steal, got the layup. Lecomte having a fabulous game.
Jaime Fernandez stirs it up and he gets it to drop, avoiding the block of Kevin Tumba. Well, sometimes you look at your clock. Well, there was a steal by Jean-Marc Bouima. Find it. Manuel Lecomte there. I tell you, You just got to look at the clock and you say KO and S. Well, right now, it is Jaime Fernandez time.
Look at that. It was off the white line around the outside of the backboard, not the small square. That was just electric play from Fernandez.
Missed the free throw. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Spain ball. Van Beek could have grabbed that.
Yeah, Van Wyn, if you're not sure, just grab it or keep it in. Just those little details could be the difference. And Scariola looking very pensive.
Well, one possession game now potentially. Spain down by 3 points. Pradilla now attacking the basket. Pradilla takes a tough one. Doesn't get it. Garuba with the offensive rebound. And he is just keeping Spain in this one.
Yeah, Garuba's going to be big. Especially when the Herman Gomez brothers are out, he's going to have to boss the balls.
Well, Spain now going into that zone defense. Lecomte now finding Jean Tabu. Just trying to pass the ball around. Matt Lecomte, he'll try the three. Doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds, but it will be Belgian ball with 14 on the shot clock. Well, Georgia making a change now. Hubert coming back into the game for Matt Lecomte.
He's played a lot of minutes, Lecomte. 24 minutes. He has been superb. Someone else is going to need to step up straight away here. Tabu needs to be strong, as well as Lebert.
Well, Tabu now finding Jean-Marc Wima. 5 in the shot clock, gotta get something going. Quick three, takes it, nails it. Big time shot by Jonathan Tabu.
And that's the first three he's made since the game against Georgia when he won it for them. He thought about it, then he knocked it down.
Fernandez now curling up a few screens, trying to put the work here on Alexandre Libert. 9 seconds difference between game clock and shot clock. Looking for, well, should have no arguments there. That is almost a rugby tackle by Tabu.
And he is smiling. I mean, that's all that hustle, but he's trying to. Garuba, there's a lot of body to get round, and he just didn't quite do it.
I mean, it takes a lot to knock down Garuba. Garuba is one of the toughest players. I mean, you got to love what he offers for this team. He's a fantastic basketball player, but he is tough as nails. To knock him down to the ground like that, my goodness gracious. Well, Retin Obasan coming back into the game now, taking Jean-Marc Wima out. 15 seconds now. Church is just trying to put as many scores on the court as possible. Garuba makes the first free throw. Again, the free throw struggles to Spain still continue. Now Belgium get one last shot here with 10 seconds to go. Tabu now being guarded by Garuba. He's got to get something going. Tabu is going to go in the lane. Reverse foul. What was he thinking? And Georgia losing his cool on the sideline there.
With Wima sticking his tongue out. Enjoy it. Enjoy the fact you're playing Spain. Stay loose, stay relaxed. That's often when you play your absolute best.
1 quarter to go now. Retin Obasan relatively quiet in this game. For an open now, guarded by Joel Marat. Obasan now in the lane. Obasan off the backboard, but he doesn't get the and one. But Uncle Retin will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots.
That's more like it from Obasan. Off 2 feet, takes the contact, hangs in the edge. Hasn't quite been able to get it going today. But this is where he can start to deliver offensively from the free throw line.
Well, Graham, I think it was you told me this morning that I think the last time Belgium had beaten Spain in a FIBA Eurobasket or a European matchup was in 1961. And you know what the funny part is? They won by 3. And at the moment, it's a 3-point ball game. I'm not saying it's a sign, but maybe deja vu.
Well, I wasn't even born then, Josh.
Ben now goes in a sweet little finger roll and no help side defense.
They're playing with force and passion and confidence, most importantly. Lebert with a nice layup with the right going across court.
Well, Jaime Pradilla now as Garuba. Garuba misses out on the and one. Well, we are currently courtside and sitting in front of us is Jorge Garbajosa. Just flinches in the air. not in frustration towards Garuba, but just saying, how did that ball not go in the basket? I mean, look at this. That is just unlucky there.
Yeah, he should make that, or maybe he, you know, just dunk. He can definitely elevate and just dunk it. And this is Lebert. Spacing on the defense is too much. And he just gets all the way to the hoop, and that's how Belgium have got to go. Just keep going. And some towel waving from Gillet.
Well, the free throw struggles for Spain still continue again. Look at the stats here tonight, Graham. I got to tell you, Spain missed 7 free throws, 67%. You know, for their standards, that's just not acceptable.
They've been up around 80%.
Oh, Retton now in transition now. Retton goes all the way, and Retton, oh, he missed the layup in transit. Well, he's gone down. Well, Retton holding on to his ankle there. And now Lopez out of Steggy, corner, Hara, 3, takes it, nails it. And he cuts the ball game down.
Yeah, they're going to carry on unless the refs are going to stop the game with a Bassahan down. That was 5 on 4, and Para knocks down the 3 from the corner.
It's a 2-point ball game now. Retton and Bassahan, oh, he needs to come out there. You can still see he's favoring that one ankle. Tabu now in the lane, kicks out to Bassahan. Bassahan kicks out to Libert. That's a 24-second violation.
It's twice now. They've got to know the shot clock's about to expire, but again, Retton.
There's the layup now. That's good defense by Jaime Fernandez, not making any contact.
I think he's just tweaked it on landing. And then Spain take full advantage in semi-transition. Para knocks it down.
Both teams now with 1 foul so far here in the 4th quarter. Fernandez trying to go to Garuba. Garuba kicks out. Lopez out of stake, give the lead. Nails it, sinks it. 1-point lead here to Spain.
A super ball movement. They get it into the key. Garuba then just kicks it straight back out. And the 3-pointer Aristigi.
Well, Belgium now down by 1 point. Libert now kicks out to Hans Van Ven. Van Ven now. Tabu had the shot there, didn't go for it. Crosses over, takes another 3-pointer. Jonathan Tabu, ice in his veins. That is a huge 3-point field goal.
And this is back to Tabu from game day 1, which Belgium really want. Big time 3 off the dribble.
Van Ven maybe could have gambled there to come up with a steal, but it's now Fernandez here. Now running 7 of the shot clock here. Fernandez in the lane now. Fernandez goes up, gets rejected. Well, Ismail Bako said no in Mikasa. Now Van Ven kicks this one out now. Good ball movement. Bassahan 3, corner, and Belgium are flying with confidence. And all of a sudden, Scariolo has to call timeout. To B4, Maximin Ressa. That was a huge block.
Yeah, and he blocked it to himself. He's able to get the block and then get the keep possession for Belgium. They've gone up the other end and scored. Yeah, good play by him.
Well, they brought Lorenzo Brown back in the game now. Brown now coming off one screen. No time to panic here. Macho's also back in the game here for Spain. Now we're under 6 in the shot clock here. Lorenzo got it by Van Ven. Lorenzo steps back, takes a 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Now it's going to be called against Jonathan Tabu. That's tough on Belgium before Spain into a tough shot. Unable to come up with a rebound.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, but Tabu again, he ends up underneath the hoop trying to rebound, and he's going to be undersized.
Well, again to Joel Para. Spain now with another chance here, trailing by 5 points. Kicks out to Lopez out of Steggy, made his last 3-pointer, makes another one. Cutting it down to a 2-point ball game.
And he just gave Libert a little look. They couldn't get out to it. Good ball movement, quick decision by Aristigi just to knock it down.
Well, Lopez out of Steggy now. Taking a switch now, got it by Retton Bassahan. Some dribble here. Bako's got the mismatch. They get the Bako, gets caught in a triple team. Kicks out again. Tabu, another 3. Doesn't get this one.
Very close. Attention there by Aristigi. And Tabu just couldn't get it to go.
Well, put the magic now. Lorenzo Brown going all the way. Lorenzo Brown says buenos noches. Jonathan Tabu, different different leagues, of course. But credit to these Belgian players, respectfully, good professionals, and a lot of depth. Manuel Cobb now here, guided by Lorenzo Brown. Gets some space in here now. There now, kick out to Lecomte. Lecomte pump fakes, takes in the lane. Lecomte puts up a little tear. Oh, I missed it with the follow-up. Bacco's got to finish it. Third time lucky.
Great offensive rebounding, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Ismael Bacco, too big and too long for Spain to deal with there.
Lorenzo Brown now. Go pick and roll here. Willie Hernan Gomez put the work here. Lorenzo goes up, avoids the block from Ismael Bacco. I thought Bacco could have that one.
Wow, that's just fantastic shot. Great body control and the elevation on the push shot. Just perfect for Lorenzo Brown.
Here comes the pick and roll now with a Bassahan. Bassahan now looking to take on Lopez Aristegi, but Bassahan goes up. Wow, that's a hard foul there. And a tentacles caught on the Belgian bench. Well, let's have a look at the replay now. Well, that isn't on Dario Jurgen. That's on the Belgian players standing up there. But they will review this one. Let's have a look at the replay. Watch Rudy Fernandez.
Yeah, that's a pretty wild swipe from Fernandez. He gets there late. And Dario realizes straight away. Let the referees call it, and I think they will upgrade because he's out of control there, Rudy.
And it's it's a normal basketball play. And then the second try on the continuation of the movement, let's see if there is any principle for the unsportsmanlike foul to be applied, which is not the case because he's playing for the ball, and the black player is even a bit extending the arm. So in this case, it's a normal foul that we must disregard, so it's only 2 free throws. First we have one free throw for Spain because of a technical foul, and then we have 2 free throws for number 32 black. Okay, on the other side. Okay, we confirm then normal foul.
Yeah, I think
by number,
they're right, I'm wrong.
number 6 white. Okay.
It was a basketball play. It's just the way they got tangled up.
Yeah.
And they've ended up on the floor together. It just looked a little bit.
We go here.
A very strong foul, but that's how they're looking at it, a strong foul with a play on the ball.
I agree with you on that one. I think also Bassahan doesn't know a tentacle's been called. Juancho's just said, hey, your bench just got teed up. Well, Lorenzo Brown now with a chance here to give Spain the lead.
Yeah. The Spanish players are still explaining it to him.
The free throw struggles. Graham, I mean, if Spain loses this game, this is going to be something Scariola's going to be taken up in the next shoot-around. Guys, forget any thunder drills we are going to be doing. I mean, they're usually 84% free throw shooting team, but they have missed too many free throws here this evening. Now Belgium with a chance here to regain the lead with the Bassan, and he misses a free throw. Well, Belgium at the moment are 10 for 16 for the charity stripe. And Spain's free throw shooting a shocking 14 for 23. 9 missed free throws for Spain now. Bassahan, chance here to make it a 1-point ball game. Just gets it to drop. Jean-Marc Winner now coming back into the game here for Belgium.
I think that's a good play, gives them another multi-positional player, some size with rebounds, and of course we know Weimer can knock the shots down as well from the outside.
Well, 5:11 to go now here in the fourth quarter. Will history be made here? Remember, Belgium, before both you and I were born, was the last time Belgium had defeated Spain. Spain now can take the lead here. Find it, Willie in the post now. Willie Hernan Gomez, and again, when in doubt, just go to Willie.
Yeah, that's a great move. He just attacks the basket like an athletic guard, hangs in the air and finishes right at the hoop, which is crucial.
That's a switch now. Manuel Lecomte. 10 seconds here on the shot clock for Belgium. Jean-Marc Wiener now finding Ismail Bacco. And it'll come down. A few seconds left. He's got to get something going. He's got to get a shot off. Steps through, forced it up. 24, well, no. Spain secured a rebound now with a 1-point lead.
And again, they just step up the intensity. Belgium can't get a good look.
Well, there's a big three. Rudy takes it, still can't get it with the follow-up by Lopez Arostegui.
They've just got another gear, Spain.
Foul's going to be committed by Rudy Fernandez. I think you could hear one of the greatest players in the history of Spanish basketball. Currently, he is the president of the federation. I'm not quite sure why there was a technical foul given to Lopez Arostegui there. I mean, he went straight to the ground there after making the putback. Well, technical foul has been called, I think, against Spain. I think you could hear one voice right now. That is the legendary Jorge Garbajosa. Wow, what a player Garbajosa was back in his day. Won the FIBA World Cup in 2006. I mean, phenomenal player. One of the greatest of all time, if you think about it. Now, they called a shooting foul, so I didn't think that Emmanuel Lecomte was in the process. So now the officials have now turned it around because it was definitely not a shooting foul there. So it should be a baseline ball to Belgium, not 2 free throws. So baseline ball now. Belgium trailing by 2 points here, 71-69 with 4:05 to go. Now Antoine Gillet is back in the game. They got to get the ball inbound. They're going to backcourt violation. Oh no, Belgium save it. And now Abassane down the lane. Abassane goes up and he ties the game up at 71 apiece. Uncle Retzin saving the day.
Great attack to the basket. Gone all the way to the hoop on the other side and finished.
Hernan Gomez now finding Lopez Arostegui. He's made some big shots here. Women now curling off one screen, finding Bacco under the basket. Now Willie Hernan Gomez with a two-handed flush.
Perfect timing on the pick and roll. Lorenzo Brown attacks. Willie Hernan Gomez keeps well spaced, catches, flushes it.
Well, that was, you said, a perfect pick and roll now. Emmanuel Lecomte here in the lane, kicks out. Gillet, big three, sinks it! And that is a huge three-pointer from Pierre-Antoine Gillet.
And that's a really good call, putting him back in the game. Stretches the floor, knocks down the three.
Well, Lorenzo Brown now under the basket, good ballman. Juancho, he'll take it, doesn't get it, but an offensive foul. No. Yes, excuse me, behind the back on Willie Hernan Gomez.
Good job by Bacco, just doing enough to keep Willie Hernan Gomez off the... Look at Scariola now,
That's going to be 2 free throws because, but here's the thing for Spain. Now, Ismail Bacco is not the best free throw shooter. Now, he did have a good free throw shooting night against Georgia, but it's not the worst foul here. Makes the first one. Well, Bacco stepping up big time here. Remember, he has played against most of these players last season. He was playing in the ACB for Baxi Manresa. Having to hold his nerve now. Young, humble, very, very competitive basketball player. Makes them both.
big time shot from Bacco.
Brown now. Finding Willie Hernan Gomez. Spain trailing by 3 points here. No need to panic. Using that pick and roll here again with Lorenzo Brown. 6 seconds in for Brown. Foul has been committed. That's a 13th foul for Belgium. So it's going to be a sideline ball here. That's going to go baseline now. Oh no, it is going to go sideline. Excuse me.
Chile grimaced when he committed that foul. He's on 4 fouls, and he's so important for Belgium.
Willie now. Now they got Jean-Marc Wiener here. Got it, Lorenzo Brown. Lorenzo Brown put the moves on. Lorenzo in the air, doesn't get it. And Belgium secure the rebound. Now remember, Spain don't want to foul here. They don't want to send Belgium to the free throw line. Well, Manu Lecomte all the way. Manu goes up, and he lays it up. And all of a sudden, it's back to a 5-point ball game.
Yeah, incredible speed going downhill, attacking the basket. Willie Herman-Gomez too late on the block.
Well, big three now. Rudy takes it, doesn't get it. And there is the final foul for Belgium to commit. The push in the back there, it's on to Gillet. Oh no, excuse me. It's on Manu Lecomte.
Points, 4 assists. He has been given the reins of this team tonight, and he has dealt with that responsibility perfectly.
Well, now, no time to panic here for Spain. It's only a 5-point ball game with 2 minutes to go. Atlan Lopez out of Steggy. Remember, Spain, any more fouls, they go to the free throw line. Ruben out. Ruben put a bit too much on that one. 1 second left, and the shot clock doesn't get it. And now Belgium need to play the patience game here. You're starting to get the feeling that maybe a 2-pointer or any kind of bucket will really set the tone here for the last minute for the Lions. Going to Manu Lecomte now. 6 seconds here to find Uncle Retton. Uncle Retton isolates, kicks out, Lecomte, 3, got it! Oh! Huge 3-pointer! Manu Lecomte just hit the dagger.
Smiling all the way down the court. Great 3 and the steal.
Well, Belgium, is it possible, Graham? 8-point ball game. Incredibly, 61 years ago was the last time Belgium defeated Spain in a European Championship match. Can history be made here today? 5 seconds. Manu Lecomte, step back. It's going to shake and bake. Manu, big 3. Doesn't get it. Bako with the offensive rebound. Bako says bon nuit, au revoir.
Buenas noches. This is incredible play from Belgium at crunch time.
Well, this is truly incredible. Garuba for 3, doesn't get it. I mean, this is truly incredible.
And Herman-Gomez brothers not on the floor at this such crucial time of the game.
Well, you just start to wonder, Spain, what is their best lineup? Manu Lecomte out, 6 seconds. Got to get something going here. Manu putting the moves on. Padilla, Manu gets rejected. Well, Garuba just said, get that out of here. Send it into the media zone. You better hope that basketball's got accredited media because it's amongst the photographers. But look at Bako, no regard. Let them know, Bako. Let them know.
Yeah, he has really matured in this game. It's a massive throwdown.
Well, Bassan, end of the shot clock, no basket. 24-second violation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think the officials, let's have a look here. Does he get it off? I don't think he does, to be honest. I mean, you have to really slow it down, but I don't think he did. Well, Graham, you just couldn't believe it, could you? You could not believe this one.
Yeah, I mean, with a new roster or a lot of new players, there was going to be a point. Scaria Giorgio allows himself a big smile, and Scariola pensive, but Scariola must have known this was going to happen against the better teams. There was going to be some struggles. They were going to have some issues. It wasn't going to be plain sailing, and they've hit the buffers here against Belgium. But Belgium have taken full advantage, and down the stretch, they have been magnificent.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, it was on the 30th of April, 1961, in which Belgium won 70-67 against Spain. 61 years later, history has been made. On the 4th of September, 2022, Belgium finally defeats Spain in a European